So I don't know if you guys noticed in that last video, but when we did that second pull, it was like a little second gear pull, and then I was going into third. I think it was second and third. Anyways, on that second pull, my boost dropped, and I was like, what is going on now? Like, what did I do this time? And it turns out this little vacuum line that's on the back of the blower popped out, and it was just kind of pushed in. I think this vacuum line, because we're running 21 pounds of boost, is going to have to be clamped down, because otherwise it's just gonna keep popping off in the middle pulls. Did that pull, and I noticed halfway through the pull that something was weird, and then I'm sputtering, and I was like, oh, vacuum leak, and then you could hear it when we actually pulled over. I was like, oh, okay, I'm glad it is. Always glad when it's not the blower that's actually making noises. Alright, what do you guys think it is? Do you think it's the oil separator, or do you think it is the pulley? It's the armor shine stuff. Okay, all right. I'm gonna use this stuff. These guys sent me this stuff to use on the Cobra. Probably use it later in this video. I didn't think I was gonna get it so soon. Supposedly this stuff makes your car shine really bright, and you know, my paint sucks, so I could definitely use some of this stuff. So if it works, which I think it will, I will recommend it to you guys. Trying to get it to hook in second. So it looks like to get it to hook into second, it has to be really warm, and I gotta kind of ease into it. I can't jab it. That wasn't even that hard of a hit. See if I can get it to hook. Oh, she hooked. Boys, she hooked. So basically, I just gotta kind of ease into it, and it will spin a little bit, but nothing too bad. So now I'm just gonna go and check that vacuum line, make sure it's good. And if my vacuum lines are good to go, then hopefully we can get this thing retuned and it doesn't blow off any more vacuum lines. I'm sure a lot of you guys were like, dude, you shift so slow, I could make a sandwich between shifts. So two things about that. Number one, I've got short T-Rex arms. This thing has so much torque now that in second gear it just pulls me back and I can barely go into third because my arms are too short. New edge problems. Number two, I'm still getting used to it, and I'm not sure when it's gonna spin and when it's gonna hook. And when it spins, I'm not going into third, I'm letting out so that it can correct. Because I don't want to buck this way, smash it into third, buck that way, and then do Mustang things.
It's recording?
So it ended up raining last night, so you can see the water spots. You can see that? See all those water spots? You just spray a little bit on the first microfiber towel, and then wipe it down, maybe spray a little bit on your paint, but not a lot. If it's like any other products that are similar to this, then you don't want to put a ton of it on there because it's pretty hard to get off. We're mainly going to aim to get off those water spots right there, because those are really annoying. Just wanted to give you guys one more before, and now I'm going to wash it. This is what I just cleaned. It looks, you know, it looks better to me. Like, that's pretty noticeable. Pretty noticeable difference in the shine there. Got all the water spots out. Let's just put this on here and see if it will fall off. So, it will. It's pretty fairly smooth. I tried it a couple times a minute ago, and I was see, I didn't want to actually do that. The point is, yes, the stuff works really well, but one thing that they didn't mention that I noticed is this stuff smells really, really good. It just smells like it tastes delicious. I'm not gonna actually drink it. You shouldn't either, but I mean, this stuff's convenient for me because I don't have a hose pipe. I live at an apartment complex. So if the entire world doesn't just end at the end of 2020,
which oversees the U.S. nuclear weapons stockpile,
then maybe we'll get to actually go out and enjoy the Cobra and have some fun do more pulls, but the one thing that I'm kind of trying to figure out right now is getting it to hook. As you can tell, that even when I think it's gonna hook and it's starting to hook, it either breaks loose at like 3 or 4 grand, or it breaks loose at 5 grand. It's just not hooking until 3rd gear right now. It's partially because it's been really, really cold every day. And the other reason is I'm making a ton more torque now, but I've got Nitto 555Rs, which are technically racing tires. They're street strip tires, so they should work pretty well. I've seen them work on cars with much more power than mine. What is the guy's name? I can't think of the guy's name, but he's got the 900 horsepower GT500. He had Nittos on his and it was hooking in second, so if his hooks, mine should hook. I think it's just too cold. So we're just gonna have to wait for a little bit better weather, but we've got a little bit of data logging to do in Cinderstrator. We've got a little bit of playing around to do with the tires. And then other than that, I think the car is good. I don't think we're gonna have any more problems. Well, I mean, you know, it's always possible, but I think we've literally fixed everything. We have basically a whole new car at this point. I think the next couple of things that I wanna do are suspension, and I need new front tires and just little things. I really want to play around with the suspension and the tire pressure, and as it gets warmer outside, just see if I can get it to hook a little bit better. It would be cool to just keep adding power, you know, add E85 or up the boost, but I just want the car to be more well-rounded. It's easy to just add power, but I need shocks, for instance. My front shocks are starting to go out. My shocks, they're all stock. My shocks are all stock. My stocks are all shock. I need to replace those. I need to work on suspension, that kind of good stuff. And then I want to paint the car. I want to do interior. I want to do all those things. So hopefully you guys stay here and support me on that journey. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. Liking helps me out a lot. I need to say that more so that you guys will like the video so that I'll grow on YouTube and I can keep making videos for you guys. Comment if you have any questions or concerns, or just want to say, heck yes, brother. And on that note, I'll see you guys next video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I post 1 to 2 videos a week at the moment. I'll see you guys next video. Much love.